All right, let us get rocking today. We are going to so I have some cash offers that we have to follow up with. I messed up on a couple. Stinks, but what are you going to do? You're not perfect. Morning. My name is Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions, and I received your information a few days back regarding getting a cash offer for your property. Just looking to connect with you, my friend, see if that's something that is still of interest to you. Please call me. I'm just going to make a note here there we go. I spoke to this woman on Saturday. She was watching something on TV that she wanted to watch and did not want to talk. So she said to call back Monday. Good morning. It's Daniel with Real Estate Solutions and EXP Realty. I hope you got a chance to watch the whole show on Saturday. I'm sorry for interrupting. It is Monday, 9:15. Call. Let's see where you are and what we can do to help you. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a task. And we're going to follow up by a call. We're going to follow up. It's Tuesday. Let's go Thursday and 9. Oh, she's teaching, so I can't call her today. She's a teacher. I know that she's a teacher. All right, so we gave a call to some of the cash offers. I did not get in touch with any of them. We have 2 offers out right now. We're a little bit off on one. The seller's being a little unrealistic. Here's what's interesting. They're looking for property right now, which, to purchase. They haven't even accepted our offer yet on the property that they own that they're going to be selling. They want a number that we're not willing to pay. That's the gap that, we're at. There's a gap between what they want and what investors like myself, and I also brought in 2 other people, and they're all at the same number, relatively the same number. Numbers are the numbers. We don't buy these off emotion. We buy them off numbers. And the seller just wants too much for the property. And they're kind of saying to us, well, we'll just stay. And we know they won't. They're going to open houses. They actually want to put a bid on a property that they like in the area, but we're not willing to. There's no sense in pushing our number up to make this work, because then we won't be able to rehab it and then sell it for profit. We're not in this to lose money. It's unfortunate, but this is where we are. So what we're going to do is we're just going to look in here real quick and see if there's anybody that I missed. Oh, yeah. I remember this guy. Let me see where Oh, no, he's under contract. Oh, no. Did he close? No. No, he didn't. What happened to this guy? All right, he's not even coming up. There he is. He was residential. I'm confused with this. This is interesting. Let's check it out. You never know. It's ringing. Ugh, it's full. So this guy's mailbox is full. That's always a flag to me, man, if you're not checking your mailbox. I'm introducing myself. Spoke about a month ago. This is Daniel with Real Estate Solutions. We spoke about a month ago. Cash offers we provide. Give me a quick ring about the property. Well, let's see if he's there. We're still working with. We may work with. I don't know. All right. I'm going to go through some old probates, guys, and just give some follow-up calls to some old probates. These are some probates that I've spoken to, and some of them are like the ones that I'm putting aside right now. I've spoken to these clients. Some of them are like Michael, for example. He's going through the process now, doesn't need any help now, but I have his email, and he said out of all the people that have reached out to me, because of this process, you're the one that when I called him about a week ago, he picked up because he saw my number and said, I have your number saved. So I don't need to talk. This is from Tibet, and in their culture, you do not do anything financially or otherwise for 49 days because this is a time of grieving. It was her husband that passed away, but she said, same thing. I've gotten an inordinate amount of phone calls, and you're the only phone number that I saved because she said you did not come at me with trying to sell the property. You were asking me what was going on. She said I just related to that. I don't need to talk to her right now. I spoke to her a while back. She lives in the property, but said she may need services in the future. She's not selling it, so it's not a priority for me to get back to her. This is one that I need to call. It's her and her brother. I put her in touch with our attorney, Maria, who's awesome. Now let's call her. Went right to voicemail. It's Daniel. Oh, my boy Heath. What do you got, Heath? I learned a lot from Heath, Eva. So Wagner was a part-time agent and full-time cop. 2024, I want to say. He did 23 deals that were probates, and now retired from the force, and is now full-time agent doing probates under Aaron directly. He'd be a really good resource for you if you wanted to pick his brain up. Let's see, Nick Corrado. I need some coffee. Yes, this woman. Now, this isn't a huge deal as far as it's only a 200 grand. It doesn't matter. She texted me back and said, "How did you get my info?" This was way back. So I sent her the regular thread, guys. I said, I'm with Real Estate Solutions here in Hudson County. Receive your contact. I learned that very shortly. If not already, you'll be appointed a representative of the family's estate. The reason for my text is that I specialize in the probate and trust process. Realize this may be a little premature, but I was reaching out very respectfully to see if you knew if the estate is planning on keeping the real property, maybe leaning a little more towards selling it at some point in the future. She sent an hour later, "Hi, just wondering how you got my information." And then I responded, "Great question. When something called the administration probate is filed, for better or worse, it becomes public information. We offer our services to families that might need help moving through the process. We offer numerous services regarding the real estate side of things. We understand this may be a challenging time, and we'll work as best we can with you to help you about that." She never responded. And a couple of days later, I said, "Hey, just left you a message. I connect and introduce myself to you. Please give me a call." Didn't answer. Then again, a couple of days, "Hi, Eileen, just left you a message." So she has not responded to me since that initial, "How did you get my information?" And I've called her numerous times. So I'm going to try her again just now. Okay, it's ringing. Let's see if she answers. She has not. Okay, 2 rings, 3 voicemail. I put a little voicemail. It's okay. It's totally okay. This is Daniel with Real Estate Solutions, and I'm hoping to just connect with you for a couple minutes regarding a property that I think you may have been executive of. It's over in West New York on Jefferson. Just give me a call. It is Tuesdays about 9:30. Just wanted to introduce myself to you and see if there's any of the services that we offer would help you and your family through the probate process. She still has not responded. So then she goes into the pile of no response. All right, I'm going to call. I have my note here that says back in September, the person passed was her father. Remember, we're just offering services, guys. That's all. Seeing if we can help. Hi, this is Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions, and I'm not sure if you remember, we spoke about a month and a half ago. What we do, we work with families that are moving through the probate estate process in Hudson County. You mentioned that you really weren't ready to do anything with that yet, but to give a call back maybe the middle of October. Okay, we also offer different services along with obviously real estate, things like estate sales and handyman work, things like that, clean outs. Would anything like that be of help or assistance to you and your family? Okay, and just so I understand, there's 100% keeping the property and the family, and we're not doing anything with it. Okay, well, this is my number. If any of those services would be of help or use for you, feel free to give us a call, and I'll text you what we offer as well, and keep it. Okay, you got it. No problem. Okay, bye. All right. So she said, we are doing nothing with the property. It's going to move in, pass down on our family. She said, she's a daughter. She said, yeah, we definitely made a decision. We're not doing anything with it. And then once they say that, I'll say, hey, we also have other services we can offer for you, along with helping you with the sale, estate sale, things of that nature, handyman work. Would any of that be of value or service to you and your family? And she hesitated and said, no, I think we're good for now. So what we're going to do, I'm going to text her my card and say, hi, here's a list of what we offer. Thank you. Because again, guys, you never know. She may come back around. Thank you for taking a few minutes to talk to me today. Here is a list of services we provide to families. And I listed the services that we had. Estimates of value, sell the property to help families with expenses, estate sales, moving, handyman work, cleanings. And then we leave it at that. That's it. Yeah, let me call Harple. This guy, this was a hard one, man. Man lost his son. and lives in the property in question. He lived at the bottom, he lived at the top, and his son must have done really well. He had a lot of expensive shoes, clothes, just things. And he said, Daniel, I have receipts for these things. You're talking like $5,000 shoes and a $10,000 suit. He has no idea what to do with them. And I put him in touch with someone to do estate sales, but he didn't like that. When you do an estate sale and you hire somebody to oversee it, they get a percentage of it because you got to pay them. But he didn't like that. So I said, hey, I appreciate that, but you're asking somebody to work for you for free. That would be like you going to work for somebody for free. I said, does that sound like something that you would do? And that isn't, he was like, no, but I'm not paying them 20%. And I was like, okay. He got annoyed at me because I think he thought I was getting a cut of it. And I told him, I don't make anything on it. I'm just putting you two together. All right, it's ringing. He has a property in Jersey City. And this is back in February. Yeah, he's not answering. We're just going to put him in the pile of keeps because he's not somebody that I'm not going to call. This guy's in Texas, and I just keep calling him. He just keeps telling me, nope, not ready yet. Nope, not doing anything yet. I'm rehabbing the property, but I'm doing it from Texas. And I'm like, okay. Hi, it's Daniel with Real Estate Solutions up here in Hudson County. You remember speaking with me a while back? Okay. Yeah, the reason I was just reaching out to you, because I know you mentioned you're going to be rehabbing the property. We just wanted to, I guess, see if there's anything we can do to help you. Right. Yeah, you're still in the process of getting it, ready. Okay. Yeah. But we just, I know it's been about a month and a half since we spoke. So, connect with you and see if there's anything we can do to help. Okay. You got it, my friend. Thank you. No, he said he's getting an estimate for the prop. All right. This one she's transferring. I remember this. So we're not going to use that. All right. No. Yeah. These are all people that, guys, just so you know, these are all people that I've called. It's challenging sometimes to get in touch with sellers. Because there we go. They're getting so solicited. It's like I've called them, and sometimes it's just not. You don't have a good success rate. That's fine. I remember this. She's not selling this one. She was a very sweet woman, though. This guy was after 2 p.m. I'm going to call him later. I remember speaking to him. It was a long time ago that I have not been able to connect with. But we're going to call them. Hang on. So just let me get some coffee. All right. Cool. And then we always want to make sure is that they're not listed. So then what we do is we just look up. See, I think this one might be. No, it's not. Oh, this is active on the market. Wow, he just listed it today. That's crazy. For rent. So he kept it. We can help people with that, but we're looking for people that are really looking to sell. And this is we're going to make sure this one's not listed. So always just check, guys. You never know. No, this is not. And this is his friend. I don't know how, but the friend of the property. It's going to go to voicemail. Now, I did text this guy too. Let's see. I just left you a message. That's all. Eva, how are you doing with your lead sources? Now that I got you here. Or are you calling probates would be a better question. So in addition to the questions I just asked, are you calling probates as well? All right, so you're doing pay per lead. That's good. Is that your only lead source right now? Like, do me a favor, list for me your lead sources, who you're calling daily. Okay, good. And what's that for? Cash offers, probate? What is that for? Because that can be, that's pay per lead, which is cool. I'd like that you're doing that. What lead source is that for? I don't know what Opcity is, but that's cool. All right, so it's just for probates. All right, so it sounds, is that the only lead source that you're using? I like that you're calling probates. This is good. So remember this. I want you to think of lead sources in this way. 1 is none, and 2 is 1. Okay, so if you only have one lead source and it's not feeding you, then you have none if it dries up. So you're only calling probates and then probates kind of dry up, now you have none. If you have 2 lead sources, one of them's not doing well, you can go to the other one. Maybe are you not calling expires, just residential expires for some reason? Because it's always that's a great place to get started, all right? Because I want you to remember that, again, probates aren't always going to be, there may be a month or two where it's just, you don't get any listings. I want you to be able to pivot to another lead source. And I know these take time, but I also want you to remember I have, 6, 7 at any time. Buyer for sub-owner, circle of influence, past clients, third-party referrals, cash offers, probates, and commercials. But I like that you're focusing on probates because you can master that and then go and pivot. You're getting scripted, and that's good. What I want to start to happen with you, because again, I know that you're going to be listing property like very aggressively. I know this. If there's another lead source in your market, I know you're in the Tampa market, and Jeff's there too. And he's a great lead source for you to pick his brain. Jeff's a good friend too. Jeff is from Jersey. I know Jeff very well. Yeah, and I want you to keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing, which is really focusing in on probates. This is good because then you're going to start to get listings. I know you had a couple appointments. We'll talk about those. I want to hear about them, so I'll text you privately about them. But the good thing is you are expanding your horizons to different lead sources, and the more that you get and that are strong in your area, now you have multiple ways to bring in deals, and that's what the goal is for you. Well, with probates, what you can do, Eva, is offer them cash too. You can incorporate a cash offer program into the probates if someone wants to sell. And Jeff, you can, Idelis, Jeff, you can get these people involved. Because when I get these leads in and I speak to the sellers and they want cash offers, I immediately I know the area and I send it to Idelis and I'm like, here's a lead, give them a call, offer what you're going to offer and take it. And we just split it. I don't want to deal with the buyer side of it. Yes, I'd make more money if I did and deal with, trying to find a buyer. I got to be honest, I don't care. I'm fine splitting it with her. I don't need to, I'm totally fine with that. It's less work for me, and I just keep bringing in more and more and more deals. And it's less work on my end. So if you're willing to split it, instead of doing both sides, getting both sides, but now you're managing a buyer, investor, and the seller. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to hang my phone up at 4 o'clock or 4:30 and be done for the day. So I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, and the more that you get different lead sources, the higher probability you'll be able to do that. So I'll teach you, I'll work with you. And again, so for now, keep me in the background. I'm fine with that. Listen, if you want to make phone calls with me, I'll do a double here. You can jump on with me. We can start making phone calls together. I do this to teach agents what to say, how to say it very confidently. But if you want to jump on and do calls with me, I'm totally fine doing that. You just let me know if that's what you want to do. Okay, cool. It's good. I'm glad we had a chance to connect. I'm going to probably do the 11 o'clock phone call that I have, but I'm not going to do it as a regular call. I'm just going to put myself available via Zoom. And then anybody, in my org that wants to come in and role play with me, go over a scenario with a seller with me. Maybe the seller said something they didn't know how to respond. Whatever the case is, I'm going to block that off from 11 to 11:30, and then just have that be the team call. Because a lot of times, the guys that I have and the women that I have in the org, they're all just crushing it, and they're like, "Listen, we don't really do meetings." And I have a lot of my guys that are like, "We just call you when we need you," which is what they do. They'll call me at various times during the week and be like, "Hey, can you go over this scenario? I gotta upload it, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get this objection. Can we go over it together?" And I'm like, "Sure." I'm gonna make a few more calls here. What time is it? 10. I have to get out of here I gotta be out of here in about a half hour. Lost her mother, and let's see if we can help her out. We'll just leave a message. This is the text message that I sent. Somebody called me back. Hold on. Who called me back? The woman I just called sent me a message that says, "Do not call me anymore." Okay. So when you get that, guys, again, do not be alarmed. Do not be disturbed. It's just somebody saying, so you can see the text message and then the one message on the bottom. Do not call me anymore. So that's fine. I've had agents on my team reach out to me and say, I get nervous and I don't, I'm not sure how to respond when somebody says something like that. I don't like that kind of protection. That was it. Okay. I got about another 10 minutes. Let's see if we can, you know who I wanted to call? There is a commercial that I wanted to speak to. This is a big one. This is 2.1 million. This is a property in Newark. My friend of mine listed it, and I shouldn't say that. He's not just a friend. He's somebody that's at my previous brokerage who I had a relationship with. But I called my partner, and my partner is at the previous brokerage, and He's like, yeah, bro, fuck it, call him. He's like, but the price is very, very high. I want to try his residential. Let's try his residential number. Guys, I'm squinting because I can't. My assistant sent these numbers in like tiny, tiny, tiny fonts. This is ringing. Okay, keeps ringing. There he is too. I'm going to leave you with this. If you're only using one lead source or one way to get up in the morning, you have 2 to 3. All right, brother. I want you having way more than that. You need more than that. For the talent level that you and Melissa have, you guys should have more than 2 to 3. I'm just going to call it a spade, brother. You should have more than that. You guys should have at least 5. And I'm going to name 5 right off the bat. Expired for sub-by-owner, probate, third-party referrals, past client center of influence. That's 5 right there. That's not including cash offers. That's not including paper lead, none of that. So if you don't have those 5, I suggest getting those, because you're a 2-person team, man. Like, I'm one person. So for me to scale out, it takes a little bit more time. You can scale out much quicker with these lead sources. Do what it takes to start to build these lead sources and leads coming in. Because think about this. If you just take one listing from each of those a month, just one a month, that's 5 listings every month. 1 expired, 1 for sale by owner, 1 past client, 1 probate. Then you and Melissa can do that. And you guys come up with a schedule and a way for you to scale out different lead sources. Think of it as like, hey, focus on one new one for the next quarter. In the next 3 months, you take, all right, I'm gonna go zoning in, and I'm gonna zoom in on for sale by owners, and you start to get those leads. And then in the next quarter, when the lead source that you just focused on starts to come through, focus on the next one. And that's how you're going to start to scale it out. And you guys are going to have leads coming in from all these different lead sources, and you're going to be like, holy shit, look at all these leads. Hope that was helpful. Cool. And on that note, I appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your day. My phone is always on. You guys have questions, want to reach out to me. Scenario where you have a specific seller, you have an objection or something that you're unsure of, reach out to me. We can role play it, and I'll help you with it before you go on your appointments. And on that note, have a great rest of your day. Peace.
This is awesome. Let's get one of these going, man. Hell yeah.
Daniel Mesrobian from Hoboken, New Jersey. I want to be able to understand what you see in agents, what you see as their challenges, and what you see are some of the tools and the skills that they need in order to navigate the market.